If you're a man and you've been feeling less energy, fatigue early in the day, or even notice that your confidence in intimacy isn't what it used to be, know that this isn't just about age. Often the problem lies in small, forgotten habits. Something as simple as how you drink water in the morning could be sabotaging your energy. And the most impressive part? This adjustment doesn't require expensive medications, doesn't need a gym, and can start tomorrow morning right in your kitchen. I understand that frustration well. Many men come to me saying things like, "Doctor, it feels like my body just doesn't respond anymore," or "I wake up tired even after a good night's sleep." This doesn't happen overnight. It's small signs that build up: difficulty concentrating at work, heavier legs by the end of the day, cold hands, less motivation to spend time with family, or even a drop in interest in intimacy. Situations like this can seem inevitable, but in most cases, they're not. Your body is just asking for attention, asking for the right kind of fuel. I remember the case of Mr. João from Fortaleza. He told me he spent the entire morning with just 1 cup of black coffee. Water, almost none. The result: headaches by the end of the day, frequent cramps, and a constant feeling of exhaustion. We made a simple adjustment to his hydration routine without any medications. In 2 weeks, he came back energized, saying, "Doctor, it's like they flipped the switch back on. My walks are easier, and even my wife noticed the difference." And he's not the only one. Mr. Claudio from Sao Paulo, 59 years old, worked in an office and reported losing focus in the afternoon. We discovered he spent the whole day sitting, drinking lots of coffee and little water. When he started hydrating in a structured way, he gained mental clarity, reduced anxiety, and even his nighttime sleep improved. Hello, I'm Dr. Fatima Borges, a urologist trained at USP for over 15 years. My goal is to bring safe, science-based information to help men better care for their health, energy, and quality of life. In this video, you'll learn the 7, 14, and 30-day plan to naturally recover circulation, energy, and confidence. I'll reveal the exact adjustments, how to drink water correctly, which fruits strengthen your circulation and hormones, the morning olive oil ritual, and even a forgotten spice that can reactivate your vigor in minutes. And at the end, I'll give you a practical checklist to print and apply starting tomorrow. Now, before we dive into the details, I want you to know this. Hydration isn't just about quenching thirst. Water plays a role in hormone production, helps maintain balanced blood pressure, improves blood vessel elasticity, and even facilitates nitric oxide production, the molecule that relaxes arteries and allows blood to circulate better. Without enough water, blood becomes thicker, the heart has to work harder, and circulation to important areas of the body decreases. It's like trying to irrigate a crop with too little water. Nothing grows right. That's why how you hydrate first thing in the morning can completely change the rhythm of your day. When water reaches the body at the right time and in the right amount, it awakens the metabolism, boosts energy, and prepares the ground for brain and circulatory function. It's a simple tweak, but one that becomes a real game changer, literally. Before we continue, an important disclaimer. The tips I'm sharing are science-based, but they don't replace medical consultation. If you're on blood thinners, blood pressure meds, have diabetes, or kidney issues, talk to your doctor before changing your routine. Safety first, and I'd like to make an invitation. Comment below with your age, your city, and the keyword habits. For example, 52 years old, Recife, habits. That way I can prepare content tailored to your reality, because every story is different and deserves to be heard. Now, let's get straight to the first step. The right way to hydrate in the morning. and how this simple adjustment can transform your energy and circulation throughout the day. If there's one point almost all men overlook, it's that drinking water isn't enough. You have to drink it the right way. I've treated dozens of patients who told me, "Doctor, I drink liters of water a day and still feel tired." The problem wasn't the quantity, but the method. Gulping large amounts at once, and often too cold, doesn't hydrate properly. In practice, much of that water rushes through the kidneys and leaves without being absorbed by the cells. It's like pouring a bucket of water over a dry sponge. Instead of soaking it in, it just runs off the sides. The first recommendation I give is simple. Prefer small sips throughout the day instead of large quantities all at once. This keeps the blood less thick, supports circulation, and ensures nutrients and hormones reach the tissues that need them most. When blood flows well, oxygenation improves, energy increases, and even intimate vitality strengthens. Another detail few people know is that water temperature matters. Very cold water can shock the digestive system and speed up elimination instead of hydration. Room temperature or slightly warm water is better absorbed. Many men report feeling more alert when they start the day with a glass of warm water before breakfast. The way you position yourself also influences it. Drinking while seated in a calm environment activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the one that aids digestion and relaxation. This promotes more efficient absorption. It's a simple practice, but one that can significantly change your body's response. Plus, early morning hydration is essential. After 6 to 8 hours of sleep, the body wakes up naturally dehydrated. Taking 300 to 500 milliliters of water in small sips before breakfast helps reactivate metabolism, flush the blood, and prepare the body for the day. Many men notice improved digestion and fewer headaches when they adopt this habit. But be careful, it doesn't help to get the water drinking method right if other habits interfere. Excess caffeine, alcohol, and sodas steal water from the body and increase dehydration. So the rule is clear. For every cup of coffee, add at least one extra glass of water. That balance keeps the gears turning. The science is clear. Blood is over 90% water. If you're not properly hydrated, it becomes thicker and heavier, circulates slower, and hinders oxygen and nutrient delivery. This affects everything from the brain to the muscles, and, of course, intimate performance. Small tweaks to how you drink water can be the key to restoring energy, mental clarity, and vitality. And here's a simple protocol to start. Upon waking, 300 milliliter glass of room temperature water in slow sips. Throughout the morning, 200 milliliter glasses, always spaced out. In the afternoon, 2 more 200 milliliter glasses. In the evening, 150 to 200 milliliter glass, avoiding excess to not disrupt sleep. This is the initial step of the 7 to 14 to 30 plan. In 1 week, you'll notice more energy. In 2, circulation tends to respond better. And in a month, this habit can be so ingrained you'll wonder how you went so many years without it. Many men ask me, is there a fruit that really helps improve circulation? The answer is yes. The first one I want to highlight is the pomegranate, known since antiquity as a symbol of vitality. Beyond tradition, science today confirms that pomegranate is rich in polyphenols, substances that stimulate the endothelium, the inner lining of blood vessels, to produce nitric oxide. This compound is essential for relaxing and opening arteries, allowing blood to flow better throughout the body. Why is this important? Because when blood circulates freely, not only do the heart and brain function better, but muscles and the intimate area also get the oxygen and nutrients they need. Without good blood flow, there's no sustained energy, no physical performance, and certainly no confidence in intimacy. This effect shows up not just in medical tests, but in daily life. Many men report that adding pomegranate to their routine leads to lighter legs, improved vigor on walks, more motivation, and even the return of morning erections that seemed forgotten. Others notice less discomfort when urinating at night, as the fruit can also support prostate health thanks to its antioxidant and anti inflammatory power. Now, how to use it in practice. Here's the protocol. How much? 150 to 200 milliliters of 100% natural pomegranate juice, or 1 to 2 pomegranates consumed as seeds. When? Preferably mid-morning or mid-afternoon to avoid mixing with heavy meals. How? The juice can be drunk pure, diluted in water, or mixed with sparkling water. The seeds can be eaten over natural yogurt, in salads, or with oatmeal. But attention, men on blood thinners or blood pressure meds should consult their doctor before adding the juice daily, as pomegranate can enhance the effects of those medications. For those with diabetes, prioritize seeds over juice as they have more fiber and help control sugar absorption. Results can be noticed in phases. In the first 7 days, more motivation and less fatigue. Around day 14, noticeable circulation improvement, warmer hands and feet, more energy for simple activities. By day 30, the habit solidifies, bringing ongoing benefits to the heart, brain, and intimate performance. Think of your body as a city. Blood is the streets and avenues delivering oxygen, nutrients, and hormones to every corner. If those routes are congested, nothing gets where it needs to go. Pomegranate acts like natural road repair, opening paths and restoring flow. It's an accessible food, available at markets and fairs, and can be the first step for anyone wanting to reclaim vitality simply and naturally. After proper hydration, pomegranate paves the way for vessels to function well again. Next, we'll talk about a food that strengthens hormonal ground and gives the body stability: avocado. So far, we've covered circulation with water and pomegranate. Now it's time to look at another essential pillar: hormonal and energetic balance. It does no good to have open blood vessels if the body lacks quality fuel to keep the engine running. That's where avocado comes in. Avocado is a unique fruit because it combines healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Contrary to what many think, the fat in it isn't the enemy, it's an ally. These are monounsaturated fats that help maintain healthy cell membranes, support metabolism, and play a role in hormone production processes. Plus, avocado is a source of magnesium, potassium, and small amounts of zinc, nutrients involved in muscle energy, nerve function, and endocrine balance. When the body gets quality fats, it keeps blood sugar levels more stable. That means fewer energy spikes followed by crashes, which often happens when we start the day with just white bread, coffee, or sweets. A breakfast with avocado, for example, provides energy that lasts hours without that mid-morning crash. Another key point: these healthy fats are linked to a better cardiovascular profile. This translates to lower risk of artery inflammation, more protection against plaque buildup, and consequently more efficient circulation. It's a chain reaction. Healthier vessels mean more oxygen reaching the brain, heart, muscles, and intimate area. In practice, incorporating avocado is simple. Here are some ways. Half a small avocado mashed with a few drops of lemon as a breakfast side. Avocado slices with scrambled eggs or a chicken-filled tapioca. Salted avocado cream, just mash, and season with herbs and olive oil, great with meats or salads. You don't need to eat avocado every day, but 4 to 5 times a week is enough to feel benefits. For those aiming to lose weight, a smaller portion, around 1/4 of the fruit, is ideal. The impact isn't just on the scale. Men who adopt this habit report more satiety, less sugar cravings, better digestion, and even more motivation for physical activity. All this without relying on expensive supplements, just an accessible food found at fairs and supermarkets across Brazil. It's important to remember that while avocado is healthy, it's caloric, so consume it in balance, adjusting to individual goals. Those with kidney disease should also check with their doctor, as avocado contains potassium, which in excess can be harmful for that group. In terms of timing, benefits appear quickly. In the first week, more satiety and stable energy. In 2 weeks, fewer sweet cravings and improved mood. In a month, the routine is set and the body responds with more vigor and mental clarity. Avocado is therefore the second pillar of this vitality strategy. It prepares the hormonal ground and ensures stable energy, complementing the action of water and pomegranate. The next step is a fruit that acts directly on the heart and immediate energy: banana. And before we move on, if this content is resonating with you, take a moment to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss the next tips to complete the 7, 14, and 30-day plan. After water, pomegranate, and avocado, we arrive at a food that nearly every Brazilian knows and finds at any market: the banana. It may seem too simple, but this fruit plays a decisive role when it comes to quick energy, heart protection, and body stability. Banana is one of the top natural sources of potassium, a mineral that helps balance blood pressure and keeps blood vessels functioning healthily. When the body gets the right amount of potassium, the heart works more efficiently, circulation improves, and muscles respond better to effort. That's why many athletes turn to bananas before workouts. They provide quick energy without overload. Beyond potassium, banana brings B-complex vitamins that support the nervous system and help convert food into energy. This means less fatigue throughout the day. For men who experience sharp energy drops mid-morning or afternoon, banana can be a powerful ally. The secret is in how you consume it. Many eat it alone and feel hungry soon after. That's because, though nutritious, it's rich in carbs that absorb quickly. The solution? Pair it with a protein or healthy fat source like a spoonful of peanut butter, a few nuts, or oatmeal. This mix releases banana's energy gradually, sustaining the body much longer. For example, upon waking, instead of skipping breakfast or just having black coffee, you could eat a banana with a spoonful of peanut butter and a glass of water. This simple change reduces morning drowsiness, avoids that pre-lunch weakness, and even boosts motivation for a walk. Another practical option: slice the banana, sprinkle with oatmeal, and mix with natural yogurt. In daily life, this fruit also helps control cramps, as the potassium and magnesium promote muscle relaxation. Men who often feel heavy legs or pain after minor efforts may notice improvement with regular inclusion. Now, some key recommendations. Ideal amount: 1 medium banana per day is enough for most men. Best time: morning upon waking, or up to 30 minutes before a walk or physical activity. Special caution: people with diabetes should pair banana with fiber and protein to avoid blood sugar spikes. Those with kidney disease should consult a doctor before overconsuming due to potassium. With consistency, benefits appear fast. In a few days, many report lighter mornings and greater mental clarity. After 2 weeks, blood pressure tends to stabilize better and daily energy increases. In a month, the habit is ingrained, bringing balance, not just physical, but emotional too. Banana is, therefore, the third pillar of this vitality routine: immediate energy, heart protection, and support for muscles and circulation. Combined with proper hydration, pomegranate, and avocado, It completes the basic cycle of functional eating that sets the stage for more motivation, confidence, and quality of life. Now, it's time to integrate these three foods and show how they complement each other, forming a true triangle of vitality. So far, you've learned three pillars: water, which lays the foundation for circulation; pomegranate, which opens blood vessels and improves flow; avocado, which strengthens hormonal ground and stabilizes energy; and banana, which provides quick fuel for the body and protects the heart. Individually, each has value, but combined, they form a true triangle of vitality. Think of your body as a machine. Pomegranate ensures arteries are more relaxed and blood circulates freely. Avocado sustains internal balance, providing healthy fats and nutrients for hormonal metabolism. Banana delivers immediate energy and protects muscles and heart. Together, they create a virtuous cycle. Blood flows better, hormones find a more stable environment, and energy arrives steadily without ups and downs. This translates to more motivation for walks, clearer thinking, and greater confidence in physical and intimate performance. But how to organize these elements into daily life? That's where the 7-14-30-day plan comes in. In the first 7 days, the goal is habit building. Start the day with a room temperature water glass. Include a banana with a protein or healthy fat source, like peanut butter. Mid-morning, consume pomegranate, juice, or seeds. And at least 4 times a week, add half an avocado to a meal. In this period, you'll likely notice more morning energy, less fatigue, and better hydration throughout the day. From days 8 to 14, the body starts adapting, circulation becomes more efficient, hands and feet feel less cold, and the gut works better thanks to the fruit's fiber. Many men report improved mood and even the return of morning erections. This is the time to reinforce consistency, keeping the trio daily. From days 15 to 30, results solidify. Blood pressure tends to stabilize more. Motivation for physical activities increases with steady energy. The body builds a kind of metabolic memory, responding more naturally and steadily. This is the stage where many men realize they've regained a lighter routine, with less accumulated fatigue and more vitality to enjoy their days. This triangle also aids weight maintenance. Banana provides energy without excess. Avocado boosts satiety. Pomegranate helps reduce silent inflammation. It's a simple, natural, and accessible combo. And you don't need to spend much to make it happen. These are foods easily found at markets, fairs, and even home gardens. The secret isn't rare ingredients, but consistent habits. When you integrate water, pomegranate, avocado, and banana into your routine, you're signaling to your body, I want you to work well, I want circulation, energy. And the body responds. It's basic physiology. This is the core of the 7-14-30 plan. First habit, then consistency, and finally, consolidation. A ladder of benefits any man can climb step by step, without rush, but with visible results. Now, I'll show you how to turn this cycle into a practical protocol with a checklist to organize and apply in your daily life. Often what's missing isn't knowledge, but organization. The info is there, but without a practical roadmap, it's hard to turn theory into habit. So now I'll simplify everything into an objective checklist to start applying tomorrow. First 7 days. Habit installation. Upon waking, drink a 300 milliliter glass of room temperature water in slow sips before coffee. Right after, eat a banana paired with protein or healthy fat, like peanut butter, oatmeal, or a few nuts. Mid-morning, include 150 to 200 milliliters of 100% natural pomegranate juice or 1 to 2 pomegranates as seeds. At lunch or dinner, at least 4 times a week, add 1/4 to 1/2 avocado. It can be in salads, creams, or with proteins. The goal of this first week is simple. Get the body used to the routine. It's common to notice more morning energy, fewer sweet cravings, and even better digestion. Days 8 to 14, consolidation. Continue with the wake-up water glass. Make banana consumption a daily habit, adjusting the pairing to what's available at home. Increase pomegranate to every day if possible. Keep avocado in at least 4 weekly meals. Add a light 15-minute walk after lunch or dinner to amplify circulation effects. At this point, circulation starts responding better. Hands and feet warmer, motivation on the rise. Days 15 to 30, consolidation and extra gains. Repeat the sequence. Wake up water, daily banana, mid-morning pomegranate, avocado in 4 to 5 weekly meals. Extend the walk to 20 to 30 minutes whenever possible, twice a week. Add a light strength exercise like resistance bands or supported push-ups to boost circulation and metabolism. Here, the body builds metabolic memory. Blood circulates better, energy is steadier, and vitality becomes a natural part of your day. Quick checklist to print or save. Water, 1 300 milliliter glass upon waking. Banana, 1 unit daily with protein or healthy fat. Pomegranate, 150 to 200 milliliters juice or seeds mid-morning. Avocado, 1/4 to 1/2 fruit in 4 to 5 weekly meals. Walk, 15 to 30 minutes after meals. Strength exercise twice a week. With this step-by-step, you can organize the plan into clear phases. 7 days to start, 14 to consolidate, and 30 to make it a solid routine. It's simple, accessible, and realistic. No need for expensive supplements or drastic changes. Following this protocol, the body naturally adjusts, energy emerges, circulation improves, and confidence returns. And most importantly, it happens without magic formulas, just consistency and science applied to everyday life. Throughout this plan, you've seen how water, pomegranate, avocado, and banana form a solid foundation for reclaiming energy, circulation, and vitality. But what really makes a difference isn't just knowing the foods, it's turning them into a sustainable lifestyle. Maintaining these habits after 30 days is the key to ongoing benefits. When proper hydration is routine, the body functions with more ease. When pomegranate is present, blood flow stays efficient. When avocado regularly graces the plate, satiety rises and metabolism balances. And when banana is part of the morning, energy arrives steadily, without crashes. But life happens, you might not always find the exact fruit, or your routine might not allow strict adherence. In those cases, the key is not to abandon the process. If pomegranate is unavailable, red berries like strawberries or jabuticaba provide similar antioxidants. If avocado is missing, nuts or extra virgin olive oil play a comparable role. And if banana isn't handy, papaya or pulp-filled orange are good alternatives. The body doesn't need perfection, it needs consistency. Another fundamental point is individuality. Every man responds differently. Those with diabetes need to balance fruit intake with fiber and protein. Those with kidney disease should monitor excess potassium. And anyone on blood pressure or blood thinning meds should always align changes with their doctor. Information is a tool, but safety comes first. Over time, these habits stop feeling like effort and become a natural part of life. It's like shifting gears in a car. At first, it takes focus, but soon the body does it automatically. And the results speak for themselves. More motivation to wake up early, clearer thinking for decisions, greater confidence in intimate life, and more energy to enjoy family and friends. The big advantage is that it all comes from simple, accessible practices. No reliance on miracle solutions. The body just needs the right tools to function as designed. When you nurture the foundation, circulation, hormones, and energy, the rest follows. Sleep, mood, physical performance, even memory. And remember, there's no age limit to start. The body responds at any life stage as long as it gets the right stimulus. Small daily steps add up to big transformations. If this content resonated with you, consider subscribing to the channel. You'll get new videos with simple, safe, science-based protocols to keep strengthening your health. And if you know someone who could benefit, share it. Health multiplies when shared.